Hello, Scream Geeks, and welcome to the third episode in the Unlocking the Mind of the Killer series. In this episode, we are going to be taking a look at Mickey from Scream 2. Now, in the third act, Miss Loomis explains that Mickey was actually a serial killer before he became Ghostface, and she found him on a psycho website and stuff like that, and he needed her for funding to actually get into college and get into Sidney Prescott's life, and then, try and kill her. Which obviously he failed to do because, man, you can't kill the final girl. That's one of the rules of horror. And you can tell in the third act that Mickey is very, very psychotic and insane. His whole motive is to blame the movies. No, that's not his motive. That is his defense against, the court and stuff, I guess, to give the audience a good court case. That is part of his motive. But I think there's more motive than that. Well, if you could call it a motive. I think he is what we call a thrill killer. He's a killer who doesn't really kill for a specific reason and just for the thrills of it. He just enjoys it. And I can tell you this because he has no real reason to kill Sidney Prescott or all those college students except for pure enjoyment. And it seems like he's enjoying it a lot. He's sort of happy about it that he killed, which a few Ghostfaces are glad that they killed. Actually, all of the Ghostfaces are glad that they killed. They're all sadistical serial killers. But what sets Mickey in particular apart is that he's been a serial killer before he was Ghostface, and you can see that because he acts more crazy than the other Ghostfaces. Maybe not more crazy than Stu Macher, but more crazy than most of the other Ghostfaces. In the third act, he just looked insane in general. He had an insane vibe to him. You could see it in his eyes. You could hear it in the way he talked. You could just get the vibe off of him, the way he moves and stuff. So he's clearly psychotic. But what made him decide to kill is the question. With the knowledge that he was a serial killer before he was Ghostface, that shows that he snapped before becoming Ghostface. And I think he must have killed quite a few people, because you have to kill 3 or more people. So, Miss Loomis classified him as a serial killer, so we can infer from that line that he's killed at least 3 people. And I'm gonna assume they're probably all people around, his age, maybe as high school, or maybe just, some of his friends. So I would argue that I think Mickey has just always sort of had the urge to kill. I have no concrete evidence to prove this. This is just my theory, okay? This is not official information. This is just what I'm gaining from his performance in Scream 2. And you can clearly see how detached from reality his mind is, because he thinks that blaming the movies will actually get him off scot-free. Now, I'll give him, that would be very interesting and entertaining court case to watch. But let me tell you something. That's not gonna stop you from being in prison, I don't think. He killed a lot of people, okay? And I lost count, honestly. So there's no way there's gonna let him get off scot-free, even if his defense does work. He's still gonna be in jail for a long time, man. He killed all those people. And the fact that he thinks that he's just an innocent victim, most people know that if you murder even one person, you're going to jail. He murdered multiple. And he thinks he'll just get off scot-free, but no, that's not how it works, and he should know that. I think this shows how insane he is, because he doesn't even realize the severity of his actions. Well, he sort of does, because he knows there's gonna be a court trial and all that stuff. But, he thinks he'll get away with it, and he'll just live happily ever after, and potentially do some more killings. But no, that's not how it ended for him. It ended with multiple bullets through his body. He should have had more screen time, man. He was awesome. So, to recap, Mickey is a thrill killer, and it would appear as though he's had psychopathic tendencies and has been a psychopath, and that his mind is just broken and detached from reality. So I hope you all have enjoyed this analysis of Mickey. Next week we are going to take a look at Miss Loomis.
Billy's mother.
So I want to thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, toodles!